What's going on, everybody? You guys are watching FITEFEED, and today I'm giving you the updated pick tracker results coming out of the UFC Fight Night Vegas 108 that just occurred on August 2nd, this past Saturday. Now, diving into these picks and the updated pick tracker, I just want to let you guys know several creators did not get their picks in on time. And so because of that, we're going to have a bit of a staggered approach here now. There's only a few of us who have the same amount of total fights. So what I'm just going to keep doing is keep tracking everyone else's results. But until we get more results in, probably up to like the 100 fight mark, there may just be a bit of a difference in terms of how these percentages look based on the fact that several creators have now missed a couple weeks, meaning that their total fights are going to be way less than some of the others. But regardless, let's go ahead and dive into the results. Similar to my other videos that you guys have seen, I'm going to first dive into individual performance on this last card, and then I will give you guys an updated view of the current rankings in the pick tracker. All right, without further ado, let's dive into the individual performance on last weekend's card, which, starting off with myself, happy to say I somehow, by the skin of my teeth, came in a tie at first place with no one other than Jake Gerber. So we both had a great night. Obviously, I feel like some of the picks I had initially were doing pretty bad, but was able to pull it off with some big underdogs at the end here. We'll go through who I picked. So the ones I got correct on this card were Piero Rodriguez, Rafael Estevam, Austin Bashi, Rinya Nakamura, Kevin Vallejos, Neil Magny, Esteban Ribovic, Chris Duncan, and Tatsuro Taira. So that's 9 correct. And then the 3 that I got incorrect were Klein, Gore, and Nora Cornole. Jumping into the next creator here, just based off of how this is laid out, we're just going to go right from left to right. So MMA Experts. And actually, guys, we had 4 creators tie for second in this last weekend's card. So MMA Experts, they got Rafael Estevam, Austin Bashi, Andre Pulayev, Adolfo Vieira, Rinya Nakamura, Kevin Vallejos, Esteban Ribovic, and Tatsuro Taira correct. Incorrect, they got Souza, Zaleski, Cornole, and Raumbetsky. Hayjive Picks got Rodriguez, Estevam, Austin Bashi, Pulayev, Vallejos, Magny, Ribovic, and Taira correct. Incorrect were Trayshawn Gore, Nathan Fletcher, Nora Cornole, and Mateusz Raumbetsky. MMA Fortune Teller, Rafael Estevam, Austin Bashi, Pulayev, Vieira, Vallejos, Magny, Ribovic, and Tatsuro Taira. And then incorrect were Souza, Fletcher, Cornole, and Raumbetsky. So you guys might be noticing a theme, obviously, in some of these fights. Just having that one, for me, what saved me was Duncan. Once Duncan secured the win over Raumbetsky, that gave me that tie with Jake Gerber. Jake Gerber did very, very well on this card. Jumping into his picks, he had Estevam, Bashi, Pulayev, Vieira, Nakamura, Vallejos, Ribovic, and Tatsuro Taira. And incorrect, he had Souza, Cornole, and Raumbetsky. So really, Jake Gerber got the first one incorrect, and then he had several correct in a row, which is kind of cool to see because, guys, if you're ever like hunting parlays and stuff, technically speaking, you could have done like a, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leg. You could have done a 7 leg like in a row with Jake Gerber's picks, and I'm sure that would have paid decently. So just keep that in mind for future reference. Jake Gerber, like I said, tied myself, so we both went 9-3 with first place on this card. The remaining folks here, we got MMA Guru. MMA Guru had Estevam, Bashi, Pulayev, Vieira, Vallejos, Rosa. Only one to pick Rosa. Very good pick for MMA Guru. Esteban Ribovic and Tatsuro Taira, all correct. His incorrect picks were Souza, Fletcher, Zaleski and Raumbetsky. Finally, LucasTracyMMA was doing pretty well at first, and I was a bit irritated only because I saw Lucas do his MMA picks, and he just picked these based off of how the person looked in the photos, which is hilarious, but I digress. Lucas got Rodriguez, Esteban, Bashi, Vieira, Vallejos, and Tatsuro Taira correct. Incorrect, he got Klein, Fletcher, Zaleski, Cornole, Brenner, and Raumbetsky. So Lucas unfortunately went 6-6. However, give a lot of props to him for getting his picks in and still, even though it was a bit of a slower week. So those are the final results for the Fight Night card that happened on 8/2. Let's go ahead and dive into the rankings. All right, guys, now that I got the rankings pulled up, we will go ahead and dive in. Just a quick reminder, I've got the gold, silver, bronze, all colors for first, second, third, respectively. Jumping in, thank the good Lord, FITEFEED. We are back in first place just on our own. I did have a three-way tie last week when we checked those rankings between myself, MMA Guru, and MMA Experts. With the recent Fight Night card, I was able to pull ahead just by one fight, that ever so slight margin. So currently I'm in first place with 42 correct, 19 incorrect out of 61 total fights, a 68.85% correct. Jumping into second place, we have a two-way tie currently. MMA Guru and MMA Experts are both 41 and 20, 41 correct, 20 incorrect out of 61, with a 67.21% correct overall. Third place, two-way tie there as well. MMA Fortune Teller and Jake Gerber are both 40 correct, 21 incorrect out of 61, 65.57% correct overall. And then jumping into our remaining creators here, we've got LucasTracyMMA, who's 39 and 22 out of 61, 63.93% correct. Hayjive Picks in fifth place, 36 correct, 25 incorrect out of 61, with a 59.02% correct overall. Sixth place is Bedtime MMA, 61.22%. Now, this is where I'm going to call something out for you guys. So right now at this current stage, because of the fact that, Bedtime, along with a couple other creators, did not get their picks in on time, although their percentage correct is higher, from a placement perspective, I have to put Hayjive above Bedtime solely off the fact that Hayjive has 61 total fights. Bedtime only has 49, which I think is going to make Bedtime's percentage higher inherently because he has less chances of getting those other ones incorrect or correct. But overall, my understanding is I am going to always put the creators who are more consistent higher placement. If a creator misses a week for whatever reason, their percentage and things are going to fall behind because they have not gotten their picks in. So that is why you're going to see some of these folks lower on the scale, even though they have a higher percentage. And now let me know, guys, this tracker is not only just for me, but is also for you guys as fans. How do you think we should treat this? I do think that there should be some sort of I don't know if it's like a penalty, but I just feel like it's not fair to have the others who have less picks overall still be edging out those who've been more consistent. So I would love to hear what your guys' take on that is, so we can make a decision as a team here. And I'm happy to oblige. So going into the others, we've got MMA Joey in seventh place with 28 correct, 21 incorrect out of 49, a 57.14% correct overall. And then we have eighth place for Kenny Okoye, who is 21 and 16 out of 37, 56.76% correct. And then the Weasle in ninth place, 19 correct, 18 incorrect out of 37, with a 51.35% correct overall. And that is where we stand in the rankings. Once again, very happy to see that I'm still in first. I know, guys, like I say every week, just because, you're in first or second here, you guys can clearly see there's just ever so slight margin there. I'm only ahead by one fight correct. And I guess in some cases, perhaps that deep research I do is what allows me to make a pick like Duncan. I just felt like Duncan was going to get it done. he saved me here and kept me in first. So shout out to Duncan. I appreciate that. My good sir, you had a great performance. And that covers it, guys. That covers it for our update. So as I always say, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate all of your support. Guys, these pick tracker videos have been doing very well compared to my other content. So I truly, truly appreciate all of you who tune in. I would ask any of you who aren't subscribed, I would really love to have you subscribe to FITEFEED so you can stay on top of all the other content that I post. And I would also love to see your engagement, whether it be likes, comments, just engaging. That way we can continue building this community. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you who take the time to view my content, to engage with it. It really means the world. And I'm looking forward to the continued growth we have here, guys. So thank you all so much. I will see you guys in the next one.